Hello everybody, welcome back to Red Shirt Video. I got to do some mowing today. The last time I used this mower, I had a problem with it stalling out. It would run pretty good for a while and then it would stall, let it rest for a little while, and it would start back up, run for a little bit more. Yesterday my neighbor came over and we were trying to diagnose the problem. I used my phone a friend option. A little bit later, I went to YouTube University. Pretty sure it's a fuel issue. This little unit right here is the fuel pump. I think maybe it's gone bad. And I don't know if you can see it from there, but the fuel filter is right there. Now it looks a little better than it has. And I'm talking about how full it is of fuel. I think we might have had an air vacuum leak there. As far as the last time I replaced the fuel filter, I got air in the lines. But I bought a new fuel filter. I'm going to put that on, and then let's see how it goes from there. I drove around yesterday for quite a while trying to find a place that had a part. The place I should have gone first was the place I went last. They ended up having 3 different ones to choose from, whereas all the other places I went had nothing. So, yeah, that looks almost identical. One video I saw said that there's arrows on the back telling you which one's in and which one's out. This one doesn't have any arrows, but it does line up perfectly. Some of the other ones I saw, they weren't clocked the same. So anyway, let's get busy. Take these clamps off. Pull that hose off. There we go. By the time I get this fixed, it's going to be too hot to mow. Okay. Now, one video I watched said you need to check this very close. This is a vacuum line. It seems real pliable. I don't see any tears or rips. So I don't think that's going to be the issue. All right, let's take these 2 screws off. Pretty simple. I'm not 100% sure this is bad. The fuel filter, I don't know if you can see it. Yesterday when I was diagnosing everything, it didn't have that much. We took this line off. Which one was it? Yeah, it was that one. The fuel line below the filter, and blew back into the tank just in case there was a blockage on the fuel line. Anyway, we didn't got that put back together, and then ran it once or twice, and it seemed to run better after that. So there may have been a blockage, or there may have been some air in the line. I don't know, but it seemed to run a little better afterwards. All right, got the screws in, got the vacuum line on. Pull that cap off. Got the supply hose on. Oh yeah, that's pretty easy. these clamps on. That one's good to go. There we go. All right, let's get all this picked up and out of the way, and then we'll fire it up and see if we can get some gas flowing. Might take a minute or two to get some gas up to the carburetor. All that's left is go do some mowing. If you've been following along, maybe you remember I built a bathroom at the barn. Right inside the door there's a spot that's about 26 inches wide, and I believe it's 15 inches deep, and I really wanted to put a cabinet there, and preferably something with doors that I could put some storage items in, like toilet paper, paper towels, maybe some cleaner, Windex, emergency medical kit, just bathroom stuff. And I'm trying to keep everything from getting dusty. Inside the bathroom shouldn't be too dusty because I have the door, but I also really wanted a cabinet with some doors on it. It's proven a lot harder than I thought to be able to find the right size cabinet to fit in that spot, and it's proven difficult. So I've found a couple of other options, cabinets. I have a kitchen cabinet that I could put there, and it would work, but it's not really what I want. And then recently I was driving around and I found somebody had thrown out a well-made entertainment center, and it was in sections and pieces. And so I stopped and I picked up some stuff. Picked up this cabinet, which has some shelves in it. It's got a front on it. There was actually two of those, and now I'm wishing I'd have picked up the other one, and I didn't. I got a few doors, a few pieces of molding. I don't have exactly what I need to make it just work exactly right. So I'm going to see if I can cobble together something that will work for my needs. And hey, it's just the bathroom in a barn, so we'll see what I come up with. So here I'm explaining that these doors are too skinny to use as one single door, and they're too wide to use two doors side by side. And I don't want to take the effort to cut them down, take a little too long. So I have these other doors as an option. Somebody had done a kitchen remodel and thrown these out years ago, and I had picked them up. And I'm going to end up cutting these down and then sanding them and painting them to match. And I think they'll work for my needs. I got these at a garage sale. A really good deal. I got both of them for $4. I needed him to hold them for a few hours, so I gave him $5 and took them home and cleaned them, painted them a little bit on the front because they were kind of scarred and dirty. These are exactly what I want. They're plastic, they're easy to clean. If you keep them out of direct sunlight, they'll probably last forever. The shelves are adjustable. Exactly what I wanted. However, these are the exact right width of what I wanted, but they're about 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches too deep. So they won't fit in this spot. They'll stick out and the door won't be able to close. So unfortunately, I can't use these. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. For $5, I don't know that I want to get rid of them. I'm thinking we might put them right here on this wall. So anyway, this fits here pretty good. I'm not 100% happy with it. I may build a shelf or do something right here to make it look a little more proper. Or I may build a base for it right there. But it does, you know, it holds some paper towels and toilet paper. I wanted to have a first aid kit of at least something out here. So in case I hurt myself or somebody else does. I had this little thing, I don't know where I got it. Long time ago. It's got a little assortment of Band-Aids in there. That's probably all I need. But I couldn't remember what I had, and I wanted to make sure I did the responsible thing. So I went and bought a few more things. Got a pretty good variety box of Band-Aids, and it's got a couple of gauze in there. Non-stick pads, like gauze pads. Yeah. Got some tape. Triple antibiotic ointment like Neosporin. So I'm going to leave all that out here. I'm probably going to get some hydrogen peroxide too. So this is a little bit. You want to get in the shot, Frank? You want to get in the shot, Frank? There's my old puppy dog, Frank. He is hot today. We're about to go home. It's lunchtime. It's just getting too hot. So this is a little bit of bonus footage. I bought this a few months ago at a garage sale for $5. Really good deal because it's got metric and standard. It's got quite a few different tools in here. I was using this ratchet recently. I was trying to replace the blades on my mower, and I was having trouble getting the bolt out. So I brought a cheater pipe from home, just a long piece of pipe, slid it over that, and I was really cranking down on it. And these are, somewhere it tells where these are made. Taiwan. Okay, these are made in Taiwan. I was really cranking down on that, putting a good force to it. I've had them strip the gears out in there before, but no, not this time. This time I sheared off that little square piece. I have never seen that happen. So that tool is useless now. And I really need one for all these sockets. So I was going to go to Harbor Freight and buy one. I looked them up online. They're, I don't know, $12, $15. Well, I was shopping on Craigslist or OfferUp, one of those places, and a lady had a bag of stuff. Her or her husband was cleaning out. What was that? Her or her husband was cleaning out, and I got a bag of fittings from her. This one's just a little bit bigger. Made in Taiwan, same place. But it fits in the same slot. Barely, but it fits. So, that set is complete. Also in the bag of stuff I got from her, not one, but two of the same size wrench. These are made in Japan. Maybe they're better. Maybe they're better. And these have the swivel head on them. I also got in that same bag two spark plug sockets, two small extenders, a swivel joint, that's pretty handy, and then an assortment of fittings. There's an adapter there. And the only other thing of note, looks like there's a deep socket in here. Can't quite read what that is. Maybe quarter inch, half inch. Anyway, I got all of that for $15. The same price that I could have gone to Harbor Freight and got one wrench for. Might have got a better deal or a better quality tool at Harbor Freight. Maybe got a warranty. But for $15, I got some tools here. So I do, I like to have at least some cheap tools that I can leave out here. In case something were to happen out here and I lost everything, it wouldn't be a great loss. So I'm made whole again. I got my wrench. One more piece of bonus footage if you've been paying attention. I guess you can guess what that is. If you can't, I'll tell you what it is. This is a clue to a project that I hope will be coming up this fall. If not this fall, maybe sometime within the next year. We'll see.